Off the weekend, I've been trying to take it slow on the weekend. Seem like everybody doing so much speaking. I ain't got no time for just no thinking weekends. I take a puff of weed and lay back, trying not to lose control. So
I'll get started soon, y'all.
They said it's habit for me, you I have to take it back.
We'll get started soon. Bear with me. Try to give more people more time to get on here. I've been showing my face more, as y'all know I got a cold. Trying to get rid of it. And we got some things to talk about today. Hold on.
Got no time for speaking. Tell her no to the deacon. Get another lie. The plot, add to the murder. The change, trying to get rid of them. Everything supposed to be here is gonna keep going real quickly. Everything was should have been, even the air, I smell it. So destruction coming to this place, I dealt it. You know it's a high rep, you know we rolled it. Try to not control out the deep end. Don't give me a freaking reason. You telling all the lies. I don't know why the hell you speaking. I try to hold my composure. Try to be a brave king soldier. But you piss me off all the time. When you call names, man, long behold you. Some of your chains on you, I did what I had to do. Can't deal with that no more. I don't switch up on you. You can't be singing me the blues like you done in store with the sport. I'm so glad I changed on you. I did what I had to do. Don't want religion no more. Yeah, so glad I changed on you. I did what I had to do. Your lies had them holes. Oh, I had to change on you. I did what I had to do. You can't trick me no more. Your lies are just so see-through. Running around there, give away. Can't find us close to shit no more. I had to switch on you. I could just see right through your bullshit lies. The whole Babylon can't trick me out. And I don't pump or fake me out. I'm too smart, my third eye is all about the war. You can't just fuck with me. I don't switch up on me. You tried to play me for real. So I had to put the brakes on it. You know I had to stop that shit. I seen you was trying to be slick with the war. Dirty games that you play. Try to make us fade away. Trying to put us to sleep so we don't fight the war. See, so I had to change on you. I did what I had to do. I don't want your lies no more. I had to change on you. I did what I had to do. Don't want religion no more. I don't switch up on you. I see how you came us to, how you had to game us to. No more. You ain't gonna be gaming us. It's not in you we don't trust. Only trust in ourselves. Be ready for the war. I don't switch up on you. I did what I had to do. Ooh, ooh.
At the end of every day, you look yourself in the mirror and you ask yourself, should I get better? If the answer is yes, and you do that for 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, how much better is it going to be?
I get better. I get better. I get better. I get
Still
better.
gotta do that.
Yeah, I get better. I get better. Harder than Gucci sweater.
To the person that sent me the email, I'm gonna send you those books. I didn't forget.
I get better. Yeah, I get better. Just to clever. I get better. 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 Just too clever. Teach it for a long time. Teaching number facts. And you look out of your mind. I get better. I get better. I ain't walking leather. Just too clever. I get better. 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 I'm home, hard, it's stopping. No way stopping. No way stopping. No way blocking. Don't get on my topic. I'm going to I get better. I get better. I get better. Watch the leather. Watch that leather. I get better. I put it together. I put it together. Ain't no for me that hurt. I open. Going berserking. The teaching that mountain, so I get better. I get better. So hard than a grease sweater. I get better. I ain't walking leather, but get your shit together. I get better. Been doing it for a long time. Teaching hard all the time. All hard, doing life. I'm a mind. Can't stop it. You stop it. I get better. I get better.
All right, we're about to start.
I get better.
We're about to get started.
I get better. I ain't wearing leather. I get better. I get better. Go berserk in the studio. Teaching so hard. How you fall like, oh my. See, I get better. I get better. I get better.
All right.
I get better.
All righty,
I
right.
get better. I put it all together.
At the end of every day, you
All
look
righty,
yourself in the mirror and you ask yourself, should I get
All right, guys. Peace and love to everybody. Absolutely. Peace and love to everyone. Peace and love to everyone. I'll be showing my face, obviously, but as I said, and some of you already figured out, got a little cold going on. I think I'm hopefully near the end of it. I'm drinking a lot of juice. I guess sometimes these things happen, right? But you don't see you run into no doctor. All right, here we go. We're gonna play this video. And what's happening is that they're not hiding no more. The ships are not cloaking no more. They're literally just don't care. Because we at the end of it, like I told y'all, this is it. Like that Michael Jackson movie. It's a wrap, Ziggy. And everything's about to go on at the same time, like I told y'all. Tough times don't last, people. Tough people do, remember that. But please, in all due respect, please get out the cities. I'm trying to get some of these folks out the city now that I know that are good people. At least, waiting for them. One of them trying to get out. They say they're coming. One brother got like 8 kids. Yo, yeah, it's getting... Time is upon everybody. Yeah, you will have to make a clear choice. No shadow of a doubt. You're going to have to make a choice. And you're going to have to pick which side you on. Good side. You're going to say no to, anything that they want. Or the bad side, where you're going to go along with the program. You can get along gang, huh? And we ain't supposed to do that because we don't make deals, right? We don't make deals nowhere around. We don't do karmic debts because that's a deal with the archons. We don't make deals. We don't make deals with nothing. We don't make deals with the enemies. We don't do no contracts with enemies. We don't do no treaties with the enemies. We don't do no against the enemies. We don't go by their rules. We don't deal with their regulations. We don't care about what the enemy feels, what they think. We only care about our collective, right? That's what it is, because all about the collective. Every different group is part of their own collective, and the only thing they can really do is worry about their own collective. The other collective outside nations had, of course, the part of their own collective, had a chance to get along with us. They did. Even after they messed up, they still going to get cut. Someone's going to get punished. I'm talking about when they first came. You know what I'm talking about. But no, they couldn't stop there, right? And they could have stopped a long time ago. 200 years, my ass. Y'all keep going with that number. I'm trying to tell y'all, it's been longer than that. And these archons and these other different races of beings that are higher than the humanoids have been over here causing problems a long time ago. Like I told y'all, man, Star Wars is about us and the war with them. All right, we're going to look at these people, because some of these guys are bad guys. Some of these guys are good guys, but you see it has it as them. So just know some guys are bad that you see in the skies, and some guys are good. The good guys do not get involved. That's usually how that works, because we're supposed to be doing our thing. Some of these ships in the air are our ships that are just up there. All right, if you see the small ones, they're one-man ships, okay, floating, waiting for us to get in them. These are the ones, this part of why they're trying to find the Indigo children and Generation X, because they want to get in your ships too. It's a lot deeper than stuff I've been telling you, obviously, and I'm pretty sure some of you have done some research, because I'm pretty sure some of y'all, at least most of y'all, gotta be smart. Otherwise, when you're watching this channel, a lot of folks ain't gonna get half the stuff I'm talking about, and I'm pretty sure half the stuff I talk about sounds crazy, although it's not, because the truth is way more scarier than a lie, and the facts lets you see the truth. But we're gonna show you right now that these bad guys and some good guys are not hiding. Not
Look how bright the sky is. Am I tripping? If I'm tripping, tell me I'm tripping. If I'm tripping, tell me I'm tripping. What is that? I ain't crazy. I promise y'all, I ain't crazy. I see a UFO in the cloud right there.
I see it right there in the clouds. A UFO right there. Bro, that ain't no airplane, man. Yeah, that's a real UFO. Good job, son. You seen that. It's high in the clouds. Look at that, man. That's a UFO, bro.
Can't cloak anymore, using their cloaking abilities. Because
Bro,
that
look at
has
this.
been changing.
Bro, that's a UFO. It's hiding in the clouds. That's a UFO? Yeah. You sure said that. Well, I'm glad you called me. Look at that thing, bro. It's hiding in the clouds. Is that my front thing? Bro, that's a UFO. Is that my front thing, Mom? That's a UFO. Come look. You don't understand the purpose of not having propane tanks.
One-man crafts are a lot smaller than that, so those are not the ships that we look. Those are bad guy ships right there.
Yo,
Those are like
dead ass
Antarctica.
Spaceship. Look, the whole street's up. There's a flying spaceship. Look. What the Look. Yo. Eh? Set our lights. Oh my God. There's two. Oh, a top one. Oh. Bro. What is going on, bro? That is a whole UFO, bro. They slowing down? Bro, you saying.
What are chasing?
Different videos of the Guadalajara UFO sighting. Do you think it was non-human?
Ahí viene mi cliente en el platillo volador. Viene por rines y llantas. A la orden, lo que gusten.
Holy cow, wait, something.
As we said before, they're not cloaked anymore. They're in the sky, and they're in the daylight sky now. They're not hiding in the clouds.
I'll zoom in, Drew.
Come on now, let me hold this. Let me pause this. Hold on, y'all.
What is
Wait,
that?
I gotta pause this. Hold on. Hold on.
What is that?
Lord
This
have
morning I seen
mercy.
2 Christmas movies. Now, today
Come
I
on.
see this evening. Someone told me to go outside.
All right, let me I'm going to show you footage that showed up on my Facebook page. Was shared by friend Yavna. I'll show you. So, y'all son of Eli. I want you all to see that this guy captured it yesterday.
The court son.
Let me get it. Hold on.
2 sons. Do you see it?
Yeah, I gotta go back into that. I want to get it at the beginning. Okay, I want to get it at the very beginning. Let me get it. And I'm really thankful he shared it because a lot of people have been sharing it. I can't get on my big computer to show this, to log into my Facebook. I think I lost my password somewhere, is what I think. So you're going to watch it like this. You watch 9 minutes worth of the 2 sons and good morning. No, that's my one thing from 2 years ago. Okay, right here.
No cap. 2 sons. That's my car. 2 sons. Y'all see it? 2 sons. It's shining so bright. They got 2 sons in the sky. Boy, look at that. Boy, look at here. Look at here, look at here, look at here. Y'all think it's a game.
Let me get it, y'all. I want to get the whole thing.
Man, I was out here. So I just come outside, get my dog some water, walk to the front. I would look at the sun like, man, the sun pretty bright. Like 2 of them up there.
Good morning.
It's 2 sons. It's a game. Look, I am live on Facebook, man. This is no joke. Look. No joke. Look, 2 sons.
Again, the atmosphere is changing.
I'm live right
You're going to
now.
be surrounded by 4 sons. Soon you're going to see 4 sons.
I go 2
You're
sons.
scared of that.
You see it?
Beetlejuice blast.
Everybody
They're
see it.
scared of that.
I showed you this morning.
They're scared of us. They're scared of you.
I go to 2 sons. Mama. And if you watch it, mama, remember my vision I had?
Crazy though.
Remember my vision, mama. Look.
Good morning.
You see it? That ain't no joke. That's no joke. This ain't no camera trick. This is not no camera trick. Look. It's me. Hey, I'm telling you, there's 2 sons up there, 2. Just one more time, man. One more time. Look, one more time. Y'all think it's a game. Look how bright it is. Let me zoom in. Whoop. Whoop. Look at that. Come on now. Come on now. It ain't 2 sons. This is Bryan, Texas, man. I ain't dropping my location.
I've been to Texas before too.
I'm in Texas.
He's in
2
Texas.
sons. 2. What is it? Hey. I'm just saying, dude. I'm just saying.
All right, next up. If you want to help activate your DNA or DEA faster.
We are going to a whole nother species.
Check it out. Now, I know I'm not the only one that's been experiencing this lately. I've been experiencing this for the past, 3 months. Whether it be I'm just getting out on an astral travel, a meditation, or if I'm just doing something regular throughout my day, I'm constantly getting visions. And these ain't just normal visions. I'm talking about they lucid, astral projecting visions. So I'm literally there, but I'm still grounded in this 3rd dimensional avatar that I'm in. I know some of y'all have been experiencing this at the same time. Whereas y'all be feeling like 2 different people. Like I said, y'all get a vision of something happening, and then it plays out right then and there as soon as you get in the vision. Or when you're looking at somebody or talking to somebody or engaging with another life form, it seems like you're seeing life through their eyes while you're talking to them, while still being in your body. People seeing all kinds of things that they see in the sky that they wouldn't normally see. And then another Mandela effect. Like I know y'all remember in the SpongeBob movie when SpongeBob had that singing solo. This the guitar I remember, not this peanut shit. I've been having all kind of stuff like that happen to me lately. And I know y'all have been too, but why? It's a lot of multiversal stuff happening. Why you think they dropping movies like this? Really going deep into the metaphysics in this movie as far as meditation and how you can project your consciousness into different realities while still being grounded and rooted in the one that you're in and experiencing the one that you're in. We've been subliminally getting prepared for this. I know y'all remember this. Where spirituality and science combine. Just stay tuned because there's a reason why y'all experiencing this. And this movie Ice the Cake right here. If y'all ain't watched this, y'all need to go watch it. Everything, everywhere, all at once. Where it literally shows how there's a limitless vast amount of different versions of you. And they are all existing simultaneously in the same time frame and ether frame as you're existing in this reality right now. If you have been doing the shadow work, if you have been doing the grounding, if you have been going to the inner workings of your omniverse or innerverse and begin to travel through the ethers, through that dark matter, chaotic, feminine energy, you are in fact beginning to become more susceptible to all the realities that exist inside of you and outside of you. You're beginning to become consciously aware of them while still being present in your daily life, while still being awake to y'all.
It's not just feminine energy. A lot of folks make a mistake on that. It's Kundalini energy, which is female and male energy. It's a balanced energy. It's not chaotic to us. It's only chaotic to them.
I think the trick is to go experience all these different realms is to go to sleep. But now the real power comes when you're able to be fully aware, fully awake, while still existing in that theta state and experiencing all those things that you will experience in your dream or astral travel. You can think of this of like a conscious astral projection, where you are aware of what reality your consciousness is viewing while you're still viewing the one that you're in. They talking about the multiverses merging in these movies and TV shows. That's because it's actually happening within us. Because we're becoming more in a state of homeostasis and balancing ma'at within ourselves. All the different realities, versions of different beings and entities that are existing inside of us are becoming one as well. But you're able to view and perceive those same realities inside of yourself, outside of yourself, while still being grounded within yourself. So make sure y'all hold.
DNA versus DEA. DNA is a 4-chemical, 2-strand, 46 chromosome set. DEA, deoxyetheric acid, interdimensional DNA, basically, has 12 strands, 12 chemicals, 144 chromosomes. You can look up 12-strand DNA activation.
Boom.
Because we have 12 strands of DNA within us because there's 12 universes. There's non-original universes with 3 alternates. So that makes 12. We have a DNA coding from every single universe. The DNA, like the other DNA, the double helix DNA, comes from the Caucasian race because they were only able to go to 2 different dimensions, which is the 3rd D and 4th D. That's why the fourth dimensional beings came and harnessed their vessels, because they was gonna get too powerful at the beginning when they was unlocking their DNA before they calcified the whole entire race of Caucasians.
So understand that we as the original beings have that DEA, all right? The 12 strand DEA, we have 12 universes within us. We are the ones who are able to control reality. So our DEA, which is the DNA of these 12 different universes, all right, literally controls the realities, which is why these inorganic beings, which they call Caucasians, or however they want to call them, and as well as their counterparts, the Mongolians, this is why they work so hard to give us a reality of what they want, because they know that we literally are the beings who controls realities. All right. So now that we are on a more cosmic state of mind, we're starting to see things on this planet that's working in a cosmic state. I mean, remember when we showed about the portals in the sky? This is one part of our reality changing, because now we're linking it to a higher mindset. We're realizing that mankind, the inorganic being, have given us a reality that they desire. So now we're linking back into the reality that we desire, which is of a more cosmic state. Henceforth, you start to see things change around you. Henceforth, our mind, the way our minds are changing, because we are raising our frequencies and vibrations. We're literally causing things in this realm to
change,
emit on a different scale, to emit on a higher level. All right, which means that we're going to see more things on the cosmic level, and we're going to see things more on an interdimensional level. All right, so understand that it is our DEA, which DNA controls the reality of this realm,
my
brothers.
DEA controls everything.
All right.
DEA.
Your DNA affects your physical reality, and I'm going to share with you how you can use this to your own advantage. There was a very famous experiment where they put
Our DEA does that, not DNA.
photons of light, the building blocks of our reality, within a glass jar, followed by some human DNA. The photons then molded to the same pattern as the DNA. Even when the DNA was removed, the photons remained within the same pattern. Now, the HeartMath Institute has discovered how your emotions affect the patterns of your own DNA. When you're stuck in the emotions of fear, hate, and jealousy, is your DNA starts to contract. When you're in the emotions of love, joy, and freedom, your DNA starts to expand. So if we're in either one of these states for an extended period of time, it's going to have an effect on our physical reality. The question is, how can we remain in these higher emotional states? It's all to do with our perception and our reaction to our reality. So when we respond out of fear, we see everything as happening to us. When we respond out of love, we see everything is happening for us.
Is you go to a higher level of spirituality. Quickening, when we say quickening, you have things in your body that are slated to rise up in your DNA to take you to the God level. This is a form of your evolution. And that's what's happening with these rays. They are quickening your inner self. They always supply everything out here to the inside of what's going on with you. That's what the people know. They know that if they tell the people something on the outside and you focus on the outside, you totally miss what's going on. The adept that understand what's truly going on, understand that there's some things that's going on inside of you. It's a part of your evolutionary process. We are going to a whole nother species. That's what all this thing is about. It's about becoming gods or something higher than God. But for the sake of language, that's what it is. We're going back to our higher state. And basically, anything that's happened astronomically and astrologically is actually things that is changing you, your DNA, your cells, and your complete astral bodies into the new entities.
24 is a year that holds great significance for humanity. It marks the culmination of many changes and transformations that have been occurring since 2012. As we move closer into this pivotal year, the energy shift becomes more intense, leading to a mass awakening and a quantum leap in consciousness. During 2024, we will witness dramatical changes on all levels: personal, societal, and global. Old systems are crumbling, exposing their flaws and limitations. As more people awaken to the truth of their existence and seek higher states of consciousness, there is also an increase in cosmic energies influencing our planet. These cosmic rays are triggering profound shifts within us at a cellular level. The process can be challenging as it requires us to confront our fears and let go of old patterns that no longer serve us. However, it is essential for our growth and evolution as individuals and as a collective. In this time of transition, it's crucial to stay grounded amidst the chaos. Connecting with nature, practicing mindfulness or meditation can help maintain inner peace in these transformative times. During 2024, the intensity of these changes amplifies even further. The energy becomes so potent that it pushes us towards significant breakthroughs in consciousness. It's important to remember that everyone experiences this shift differently based on their own unique path and soul journey. Some may feel called to dive deep into spiritual practices, while others may focus on healing themselves or reconnecting with loved ones. No matter what path you choose during these changing times, whether it involves self-reflection or taking action for positive change, trust your intuition and our guidance we provide to you on our channel towards alignment with your highest purpose. We are witnessing history unfold before our eyes. Never before has humanity faced such immense opportunities for growth and transformation. Embrace the changes, stay open-hearted, and trust the process. Activating major portals for ascension. One key aspect to consider is the activation of major portals during this year. These portals serve as gateways between dimensions, allowing for a higher level of consciousness and energetic frequency to be accessed. The activation process involves a combination of intention, meditation, and collective energy. By focusing our thoughts and intentions on these specific points on Earth's grid system, we can create a powerful surge of energy that opens up these portals. Once activated, these portals act as bridges between the third, fourth dimension and the fifth dimension. They allow for an influx of cosmic energies and downloads of higher knowledge and wisdom. It is through these portals that we can experience profound shifts in perception and awareness. To activate major portals, it is important to gather with like-minded individuals who share similar goals and intentions, just like as we do on DNA Awakening Community together. Harnessing the power of group consciousness, we can amplify our individual efforts and create a more potent energy field.
So this is all about in this status here, on a group effort. We're talking about mass meditation, which is something that we're going to be doing very soon, as our DNA is now in this awakened state, and our DNA is literally created in the reality. Our DNA is destroying the system that you know today, because we are raising the frequencies within us. And these frequencies are causing vibrations to change within the realm, because we are the original beings. We are the atoms of this realm. We are the ones who literally have full control. This is why we have these inorganic beings trying to give us the lie about they control the world and they're the most powerful, because they need us to think that. Therefore, what a man think, therefore what is what comes into reality. And now we are knowing that they are no longer, and they have never been the most powerful. It has always been us, those who were exiled of existence, the African Americans, the true angelic beings. Now that we're seeing that we are changing our DNA, the realities around us are changing, and we're watching timelines literally shift, and we're watching entire systems going away, businesses closing every day, systems falling down, everything crumbling. All right, so we're going to be doing a mass meditation very soon on DNA to increase our DNA, and we're literally going to be on a much higher scale. All right.
Many changes have begun, even to your DNA. There are now millions of people in the world whose DNA is not as it was just a scant few years ago. And it is spreading like a virus. It's not a contagion. It's that when one's vibration rises, when one's consciousness expands, when one's awareness broadens, it changes everything around it. And so when you, with your enhanced DNA, come into contact with any others, it changes them to some degree or another, depending on their own makeup, which includes their beliefs, their understandings, their history, and everything else about them. you could cause them to go into an instant enlightenment. There are not that many individuals where that would happen. But you certainly would cause them to, let's say you planted a seed in their consciousness just by being in their proximity. That is how this change is spreading.
And this is what's happening right now with so many brothers and sisters. We are meeting brothers and sisters, and we have small little chit-chat conversations, fist bump, shake hands, ladies sometimes hug. And the frequency, the energy from within us as the original beings linking up with another original being who's not fully awakened, but, some self-awareness. And it causes a reality shift, and they instantly want to see things in a different manner. Understand that? They instantly want to see things in a different manner. They want to see things, they begin to grow, and they begin to have a different insight. And then they'll come back and say, you know what? That day I met you and I was talking to you, something in me changed. And I've heard that so many times. Something in me changed. And I'm on a completely different path now. And whatever you did, thank you. I needed that. So you got to understand, brothers and sisters, what we are doing in our awakened state as we raise the frequencies and vibrations of our DNA, we're changing the reality within our realm. And we as the original beings are literally the ones who control all of the realities in this realm. He wanted you to know the secret about the true nature of human DNA and how the DNA is literally a vessel. So that you may realize that you are shifting consciousness using imagination to program desired thought forms in the past, present, and future. You are literally reprogramming the frequency patterns of your cellular content and operational graphic programs that will manifest physical reality through the DNA. The holographic thought form process, which your external reality will manifest, literally stored as a multidimensional The electromagnetic program within the subatomic particle structure of your cells. Much as computer stores data within this memory, the DNA serves as the literal conduit.
Scientists have shown our DNA can be reprogrammed by words, feelings, and intentions. We are the programmers. I've been fascinated for many years on just how powerful our minds are. This probably is why I took an interest in hypnosis and the mysteries of who we are from a very early age. We are capable of way much more than we may even imagine. We're all part of this grand design we call creation, and as creator beings at our very core, we hold the hidden knowledge to create way past the limits of our current imaginations. Russian biophysicist and molecular biologist Pyotr Gergiev has made amazing inroads into bringing these types of concepts into the mainstreams of science, including proving DNA can be reprogrammed by words and frequencies. Dr. Joe Dispenza, who I first discovered around 12 to 13 years ago, and others such as Greg Braden and Bruce Lipton, are also amazing advocates for bringing this advancement and awareness of the potentials of the human mind into the mainstream. The human species is evolving, as is our understanding of the inner wealth of ability that we are now starting to tap into.
So as you can see, the societal structure has been working with us for the longest as the original beings. We not knowing that we literally are the programmers of this realm. All right, we're the programmers. We're the ones who literally bring everything into fruition. So this is why in our sleep state, what do? They reprogrammed our DNA so that we can think on their level, think about money, religion, politics, you think about the black and white violence, black on black violence. I mean, all the different things that they put out there. They even got our own people, you go in the grocery store, you see our people, our brothers, sisters, and hey, how you doing? And they walk right past you and they don't even look at you because they've been programmed to say that, hey, he's no good. But if I see someone who doesn't look like me, they're good people. So now we are now changing our DNA and reprogramming the sequences within us, and we're seeing things on a completely different level because now nature is literally reprogramming our DNA to be a part of this natural order and not the unnatural order that we're dealing with on a daily basis. You understand this, brothers and sisters? Our DNA controls reality. You understand that? It's us. We're the ones who control everything. And now that we're shifting, everything around us is changing. Let's go harder, okay, y'all?
DNA is a self-replicating material that is present in nearly all living organisms. DNA is, in simple terms, nature's hard drive, capable of storing, replicating, and transmitting massive amounts of information. Everything from your physical features to your likelihood of dying from a certain disease. It's the incredible secret behind life, and for as much as we know about it, there's still so much more that we don't. Researchers in New York incredibly found a way to use DNA like an actual computer's hard drive by successfully storing, replicating, and retrieving several digital files. And no, this isn't a joke. These scientists were able to transfer real-world information into binary code. And with the help of a DNA constructing startup company, they were able to implant that data into DNA as well as retrieve it. Amazingly enough, this means that DNA is not only storage for biological data, but in fact a form of digital storage for any data. It is estimated that 1 gram of DNA can hold up to 215 petabytes, which is equivalent to 215,000 terabytes, or 225 million gigabytes. Essentially, DNA is the world's greatest storage device, and we are walking around with massive hard drives of data and legacy within us. DNA is, in a way, our own personal memory card for whatever this game of life is. But it somehow gets even crazier from here. That data and information that they were able to place inside of and retrieve from DNA wasn't all they tested. In fact, they also placed malicious computer code into those physical strands of DNA. Their aim was to show that computers working in gene sequencing were vulnerable to attack, and that a malicious code implanted in DNA could in fact attack those computers. But they might have also inadvertently revealed that what we perceive to be biological reality is in fact computer code. Our very DNA has the capability of carrying malicious computer codes and viruses that can infect other computers, and perhaps even one day, other humans. It really makes you wonder about all of this. Life, existence, the simulation theory, the very thing that constructs us, the DNA inside of ourselves, can store and run computer code as well as viruses. What exactly are we? Are we nothing more than advanced computer code in a simulated reality? I'm not here to convince anyone of anything. I'm simply exploring the possible reasons we could be living inside a simulation.
Can you see this? And I've always told everyone, you know, this is something that I express, that we're organic machines. We run on programs. But as the original beings, those who were literally manifested, birthed by this realm, this planet, we're the true rulers. And someone tricked us into lowering the frequency of our DNA so that they can remain in this reality, if you want to call it a simulation or whatever, but it's a reality. And we are now moving into the state of restoring the true frequencies so that we can be on a higher octave. Therefore, on a higher octave, we gain control of the realm. So our DNA as the original beings, the souls of this realm, we literally control reality. Henceforth, the reason why, like we said before, there's so many things around us. But those of us who are awakened, our energies are superseding those who are asleep. And our energies are taking us into a completely different reality without what we're dealing with today. The money, the jobs, the clothes, the cars, the things. Yes, the positions, the governments, the banks, all the stuff that they put out there. So our DNA literally controls reality, as well as our DNA also creates the reality of this realm.
He's the dancing master. He's the ring magician. He's the champion who has been labeled the fastest moving heavyweight in the entire history of 1 century of world heavyweight champion.
I wouldn't want to do too much bragging about it, but everybody that watches me fight or everybody that has witnessed one of my bouts, they say that I am the greatest that they've ever seen.
More than just a boxer.
Talk like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
He was a cultural icon, a revolutionary.
Muhammad Ali struck us in the middle of America's darkest night, in the heart of its most threatening gathering storm.
And I will say here boldly, now on television, no.
I am the king of the world. Hold it. I'm Fruity. Hold it. You're not that pretty. I'm a bad man. Wait. I shook up the world.
Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
But to live in his time, watching his fights, experiencing the genius of his talent was absolutely extraordinary.
The crowd did not dream when they laid down their money that Ali would retire, Floyd and Sonny.
I'm only bold and cocky before and after fight. Let me see you close your mouth and just keep it closed.
Well, you know that's impossible.
No, keep it closed.
You know that's impossible. I'm the greatest. And I'm knocking out all bones. And if you get too small, I'll knock you out.
A heavyweight who moved as quickly, like a lightweight, quicker than a lightweight, used his legs. And then what he did outside the ring transcended what he did inside the ring.
He would be with kings and queens, presidents,
The greatest, the champ, Muhammad Ali.
and then turn around and be with the poorest person on this earth.
Who's the greatest? Who's the prettiest?
He was beautiful. He was the most perfect athlete you ever saw, and those were his own words.
This is the legend of Cassius Clay, the most beautiful fighter in the world today. A fuselage of punches by Muhammad Ali.
My friends, only once in 1,000 years or so do we get to hear a Mozart, see a Picasso, read a Shakespeare. Ali was one of them.
I am the greatest.
But as Muhammad Ali once said, it's not bragging if you can back it up.
Muhammad Ali, the greatest. Muhammad Ali was born Cassius Clay and raised in Louisville, Kentucky.
You find yourself thinking back ever to how it all started for you as a kid in Louisville, how you became a fighter?
How I became a fighter? Somebody stole my bicycle and I wanted to learn how to fight so I could beat up the boy who stole
I
it.
started about 6 years ago. My bicycle was stolen, and my cousin was a boxer.
And so he was going to whip whoever found him. So I brought up the subject. I said, well, you better learn how to fight before you start challenging people that you're going to whip.
And he told me that he would train me. If I ever catch the guy that stole my bicycle, I could defend myself.
The course of boxing and perhaps even world history altered by way of bike theft.
Anyway, he took me to the gym, and he quit later, but I kept it up.
And so began Clay's road to glory.
I had a show on television every week, Amateur Boxing, Tomorrow's Champions. Wasn't but a short time I put him on that show, and that was his first boxing match was on television.
As an amateur, Cassius Clay compiled a record of 100 wins and 5 defeats.
Cassius Marcellus Clay stepped into the ring in April of 1959 for the Pan American Amateur Boxing Trials.
You fed yourself, you're rather a pretty boy, onto a pretty fight in the ring today. 180 amateur fights, and I'm as pretty as you, and you don't fight.
Two-time United States AAU champion, international Pan American game champion, national AAU champion, 59 and 60.
As an amateur, Clay won the National AAU Light Heavyweight and the Golden Gloves Heavyweight crown.
Particular fight with Alan Hudson was for the United States Light Heavyweight Golden Glove Championship.
Now it's time to turn the tables. After a brief flurry by Hudson, it's Clay's chance to go to work.
He won multiple national championships, including the Golden Gloves and the AAU title.
Clay's arm is raised in victory, but Hudson's down again this time just because his legs won't hold him up.
1960, the Rome Olympics. The world is about to be formally introduced to Cassius Clay.
But the most popular USA winner was the lighthearted Cassius Marcellus Clay V.
The world was his stage, and wherever he went, that became his stage.
It's August 18th, 1960. Cassius Clay of the United States takes on Ziggy Petrikowski of Poland in the finals of the Olympic Light Heavyweight Boxing Championship in Rome.
The 60s were a decade which in many ways belonged to Muhammad Ali.
The strength, the courage, the footprint of Muhammad Ali, formerly Cassius Clay.
Cassius Clay of the United States comes out in the light trunks. Pietrkowski of Poland is in dark.
There is no rival to it in sports. There is nothing that compares today in our sports world.
And there's the bell ending the fight.
Clay took home the gold medal.
Just moments later in the award ceremony, the fighters take their places on the victory stand.
18 years of age. Play though. We're going to hear a lot more of this young man, I say.
Cassius Clay has presented the coveted gold medal. A magnificent conclusion to the 1960 Rome Olympics.
6 years after somebody stole his bike in Kentucky, he was the Olympic champion.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Back to that mess. What the heck? All right, hold on, y'all. Sorry about that.
And it's underneath one of the tunnels in Bosnia leading up to the pyramids.
Hold on.
Europe is the source.
I was outside for a second and something, so I came right back in. See the star sign. I want y'all to see all
of every evil. If you're not convinced, I mean, let me read the numbers for you so you could gain a perspective.
Now, before he started getting into these numbers, when it comes down to black people, right, and so-called black people, these numbers are low. They killed just from 1619 to 1719, they killed 274,000 so-called women, children, and men across the entire planet a day. That's 1.9 million a week. And the picture when they talk about how they discovered America and they came here, and the image that they want to give you of some white man or some white Indian, those are also lies as well. The pink skin and the straight dead hair was not on the planet at all. So just understand something. The original people on this planet has no animal DNA.
European colonizers.
These are all white folks right here.
How do you discover a continent when European
white on white
colonizers invaded, occupied, attempted to colonize America? They killed 56 million native Indians. That is close to 90% of the original population of the people, the original people of America. 56 million. When Europeans colonized Australia, they annihilated 90% of the Aboriginal people living in Australia. In World War I, 40 million people were killed by Europeans. In World War II, 80 million people were killed by Europeans. During the slave trade, European traders, European colonizers enslaved 12 million Africans, 2.5 million of which were killed, died during the harsh and brutal voyage to the Americas. King Leopold of Belgium killed 10 million Africans in the Congo alone. 1.7 million people were killed during the European Crusades to invade Jerusalem, the holy city. 3.8 million people were killed during the Vietnam War by the Americans, which are originally Europeans. 250,000, that is 250,000 civilians were killed by Americans, which are originally Europeans, of course, when they dropped 2 bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki in Japan. 3 million Algerians were killed by the French during the French occupation of Algeria. 3 million Muslim Algerians were killed in Algeria during the French occupation of Algeria. 750,000 Muslims were slaughtered and killed in cold blood in Libya by the Italians when they occupied Libya.
And this is why I say that our people are so fucking brainwashed and so lost and then they're in so much in fear that you will allow the news channel to flash across your news, flash across your face that over the weekend in Chicago there was a violent series of shootings. 8 people got shot, 2 people are dead. Are you kidding me? That is nothing. We would never scratch the surface to what was actually done to us. We would never do to each other, or even them for that matter, what they have literally done to us. We couldn't even begin to scratch the surface. And they quit when they showed that on the news, how violent the cities are in here in Philly or New York or in America, in Chicago. Are you kidding me? These people make up wars to slaughter millions upon millions of people. Millions upon millions of people across the entirety of this French toast planet. These people are parasites. The complex cell organisms are parasites. They are a parasitic race. They are dangerous to us and to themselves. This is why they will never be able to surf and navigate the stars. Their only comfort is what they have created through genocide with us right here in this realm. And guess what? That comfortability is now coming to a complete and total fucking end. You see, they will be placed together with very little food, and they must depend on one another. And what they're going to do is be violent, and they're going to turn into cannibalistic people with less food and more truth. That's what's going to take place. Paul. So here we go right here, my people. September 4th, 2024. This is the on this Gregorian calendar, the Magnetos pause. This is the last 3 hours, my people. The current time, last 3 hours. Look at the energy that is being impacted between the sun, the dome, and Earth. Look at this energy right here. Look at the dome. Look how it's squeezing all the way down, and look at all that radiation that came in. Look at that, my people. See, this is what's separating us. You see, the violent species that have manipulated and lied and killed their way into history, right? Literally now have to face the truth. And the truth is the fact that they are a created species that had no biological identification to the planet other than lies, manipulation, and genocide. And now it is coming to an abrupt end, a complete and total end. So if you look at this chart right here that's showing you, that I'm showing you, you can see, look at the dome. Look at how it just squeezed down. Look at the pressure on the dome. Look how it squeezed down. And look at the backside pressure. Look at all the energy coming on the backside of the planet. Look at all of this energy back here. And then not only that, people, look at after the blast, after you see it squeeze down, look at all the purple. Look at all that purple. Look at all that purple. Look at that right there. After this alignment coming up in this month, and after this winter solstice, the UV index, the way this sun is going to feel on everyone's skin, regardless if it's in the daytime or night, the way you're going to feel internally and externally is going to be a complete total game changer. See, this is why I told y'all, Uber Eats, DoorDash, Amazon, the market delivering your food, robot dogs, robot humans, AI, all of this is to prepare for the next ram, for the next cycle. And the next cycle won't have any complex cell organism being able to walk amongst us. So they're going to try to use robots and mechanical shit to think they're going to continue to control us and run a system. That is all a lie. They're lying to themselves. This is over, my brothers and sisters, as you can see this right here. Paul. Once again, we look at the solar wind right here. You see the solar wind? And then we look at this right here. Look at the arrows. Look at the arrows. The sun would be over here. So these arrows coming from the sun. But look at the backside of the planet. Look at the backside. This is what they don't talk about. You see, every station that talks about the sun and the activities, I wonder why they don't speak about this right here. You know why they don't speak about this right here? Because this is the game changer. This stops all the BS that they're kicking. Oh, we're just going through this. This is going to be a quick cycle. No, it's not. This is the great reset. This is where you no longer be able to be a part of the golden race. This is where you no longer be able to lie, manipulate, and say we're all the same. No, it's not, because the sun is going to prove to everyone on this planet, or show everyone on this planet, who they truly are. No matter how much you try to hide it, the sun is going to show you who you are from internal to external. I value and appreciate you all. Abundance and gratitude.
What does Carrie Lake say about abortion?
It's not a choice that somebody gets to make.
Lake wants to ban abortions, even in cases of rape and incest.
It's not a choice that somebody gets to make.
She's still too dangerous for Arizona.
I saved hundreds with Liberty Mutual. Oh! I'm good.
There's only one champion, and I pay my dues to become number one.
In trouble there. Will he get over this first round? The young
Larry Holmes.
Beating up everybody, 31 fights, beating Ernie Shavers, beating Kenny Norton, had Ernie out 3 to 4 times, you know?
The Easton Assassin.
Nobody in the world could beat me.
Unappreciated during his historic reign, Holmes went 48 fights unbeaten.
what a punch!
You're being pretty confident, cocky. I'm not cocky, Howard. I just like to talk the facts.
Europe is.
They keep on trying to get it.
Scott is sounding the alarm. Storm surge from Helen isn't survivable.
So that's about the storm. Excuse me, y'all. I keep on trying to get to go there as I step out for a second. Yeah, they're saying this storm that hit Florida, unfortunately, is unsurvivable. Hold on. So that's not what I want. I did want you to see that. But
associated with healing and medicine, and shamans would often use jaguar imagery in their practices to invoke the power of the jaguar.
Here's why I wanted you to see that. This is what you wanted to see. This is the graphite I was telling you about yesterday about the jaguar suits. Watch this video.
It's graphene.
Yeah, we got enough time.
Oxide. This is the same material they are talking about in Wakanda, the Black Panther. Vibranium really comes from graphene. Graphene and graphite are found in mounds all over America. The mound builders used this material for armor, and they were buried with it in mounds all over this country. So when you think the Wakanda story is just made up, it's just a fictional story, no. Your ancestors were really using this nanotechnology in day-to-day life. And today, they are studying it and using it. Graphite, which makes graphene, was found with the mound builders. We know the truth now.
I'll tell it to go.
We built these machines with what? Iridium. Let me say it again. We built these flying machines, this machine that you saw him in there, right? And including all the other one I just showed you. We built these machines with what? Iridium. Let me say it again. See this machine right there? That he's actually inside of it? You see this suit that he have in? We built these things with iridium. You know where you get this term iridium? Vibranium? Iridium. Iridium is the rarest mineral in the goddamn world. And you know where you find iridium? Haiti! The entire land of Haiti is made of iridium, the rarest mineral in the world. The heat resistant, the most resistant heat mineral you can use, just like they call vibranium, is iridium. So the whole story was about us here in America, goddammit. But they broadcast this shit to Africa. That's the power of Hollywood. That's magic.